Welcome, coin hunters. Today we're unlocking the secrets of one of the most valuable modern US dollars, the top 5 Eisenhower dollar. This incredible coin holds hidden varieties, amazing history, and one rare coins that collectors will pay thousands for. If you love rare finds, big discoveries, and powerful numismatic stories, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the mystery, the value, and the excitement behind this legendary Ike dollar. Let's get started. First up in the 1972 Eisenhower dollar stands as one of the most iconic and desirable coins in modern U.S. numismatics, especially in its most valuable variety, the 1972 Type II. Collectors highly prize this coin not only because it represents an important era in American coinage, but also because certain varieties are exceptionally scarce and visually distinctive. The Eisenhower dollar series has long attracted both casual hobbyists and advanced numismatists due to its large size, bold design, and the intrigue surrounding its multiple reverse types. Today, high-grade examples and rare varieties from 1972 continue to command strong demand, making this issue one of the most sought-after pieces in the Eisenhower dollar lineup. The Eisenhower dollar was introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and commemorate the Apollo 11 moon landing, symbolizing American leadership during a period of global and technological transformation. The 1972 issue came at a time when the United States was moving away from silver coinage, making these dollars especially notable for bridging the transition between traditional silver dollars and the modern clad era. Struck primarily at the Philadelphia Mint, the $1,972 became famous for its multiple reverse designs, unplanned variations that resulted from differences in earth engravings on the die. These variations transformed what would have been a routine circulating dollar into a cornerstone study piece for collectors. In terms of features, the obverse displays Frank Gasparo's portrait of President Eisenhower, presented with sharp realism and commanding presence, while the reverse showcases an adaptation of the Apollo 11 mission insignia, featuring an eagle landing on the moon while clutching an olive branch. The clad version is composed of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core, measuring 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighing 22.68 grams, the last large-size circulating dollar produced by the U.S. Mint. What makes the 1972 issue uniquely captivating is the trio of reverse varieties. Type 1 with its low-relief earth, Type 2 with sharply defined, islandless earth, the rarest, and Type 3 with a more detailed globe. In high grades, these design differences become crisp and visually impressive, elevating the coin's artistic and technical appeal. The rarity of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is especially pronounced in the Type 2 variety, which was accidentally struck with a die intended for proof production. This variety appears only on Philadelphia minted coins and has a significantly lower surviving population than the other types. Condition further amplifies rarity. Uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS 64 and above, are notably difficult to locate due to the coin's large surfaces, which are prone to contact marks. Collectors recognize that well-preserved examples with minimal abrasions hold disproportionate value, and many will pay premiums for coins verified by top grading services such as PCGS or NGC. Market values for the 1972 Eisenhower dollar vary widely depending on the variety and condition. While common Type 1 and Type 3 coins in circulated grades typically trade for modest amounts, high-grade uncirculated pieces can reach $40 to $150. The prized Type 2, however, commands far higher premiums. Circulated pieces often bring $150 to $300. Mint-state examples typically range from $600 to $2,000, and exceptional high-grade specimens, particularly MS 65 and above, can achieve auction prices exceeding $5,000. Growing collector interest in modern dollars, combined with the scarcity of high-end examples, has kept the 1972 Type 2 strong in market performance and positioned it as one of the standout modern rarities. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar remains a landmark issue, historically meaningful, visually compelling, and highly desirable across all levels of coin collecting. Its combination of symbolic design, multiple reverse varieties, and the extraordinary rarity of the Type 2 have cemented its status as a modern classic. Collectors seeking to acquire premium examples should rely on reputable dealers, third-party certification, and careful examination of the globe design to distinguish varieties. Whether pursued for historical appreciation, artistic interest, or long-term investment potential, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar stands as one of the most rewarding and enriching additions to any U.S. coin collection. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar has also become an educational journey for many collectors, as the coin encourages close examination, magnification, and hands-on learning about die varieties. Unlike many modern issues where distinctions are subtle, the three different Earth designs on the reverse of the $1,972 are bold, unmistakable, and visually distinct, making the coin an ideal introduction to numismatic variety hunting. New collectors often cite the 1972 Ike as the moment they first became fascinated with die diagnostics, while seasoned specialists appreciate the precision required to authenticate the elusive Type 2. This blend of accessibility and complexity has helped the 1972 issue maintain strong relevance in the hobby. Beyond its technical traits, the coin also reflects a powerful chapter in American cultural identity. The Apollo 11-inspired reverse embodies the nation's pride in its scientific accomplishments, while Eisenhower's portrait connects the design to a presidency defined by leadership during World War II and the early Cold War. Holding a 1972 Eisenhower dollar offers more than historical symbolism. It offers a tangible piece of 20th-century American progress, melding political history with space-age ambition. This cultural resonance makes the coin especially appealing to collectors who value numismatics as a way of preserving national heritage. The market for Eisenhower dollars, particularly the 1972 varieties, has seen steady growth as collectors increasingly recognize the scarcity and importance of these early clad dollars. With more attention being paid to modern issue coins, populations of high-grade examples are becoming better studied, and demand has risen accordingly. Auction records have shown that premium certified Type 2 examples consistently outperform expectations, reinforcing the coin's reputation as a key date in the series. As the numismatic community continues to expand into younger generations, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is gaining traction as a foundational collectible with strong long-term prospects. For collectors seeking to assemble a complete Eisenhower dollar set, mastering the distinctions among the 1972 reverse types is essential. Many experts recommend building the set around the Type 2 due to its rarity and importance, while using Type 1 and Type 3 examples to understand the evolution of the dies throughout the year. Careful preservation, using protective capsules, climate-controlled storage, and regular inspection, is crucial, as the large surfaces of Ike dollars make them vulnerable to abrasions and spotting. With thoughtful curation and informed purchasing, collectors can secure 1972 Eisenhower dollars that not only enhance their collections today, but also provide enduring historical and financial value for years to come. And the best part, the market for this coin is stronger than ever. Collectors worldwide are chasing high-grade examples, paying incredible premiums for the rarest varieties. Whether you're searching rolls, organizing an old collection, or scanning a coin show table, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is one of the few modern coins that still delivers real excitement and genuine value. Stick around because this iconic piece has a story and a payoff that every collector needs to hear. Next up in the 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar stands as one of the most intriguing modern U.S. dollar coins, known for its surprising scarcity, strong collector interest, and notable historical significance. Unlike many issues in the Eisenhower dollar series, the 1973 D was not released for general circulation, instantly elevating its desirability among numismatists. Today, collectors seek this coin for its limited availability, clean strike quality in higher grades, and its importance as a key date within the series. Its steady demand continues to grow, especially as more collectors build complete Eisenhower dollar sets, making the 1973 D one of the most sought-after issues from the early 1970s. Minted exclusively at the Denver Mint in 1973, this dollar coin belongs to the short-lived Eisenhower series, produced from 1971 to 1978. The design commemorates General and President Dwight D. Eisenhower, as well as the Apollo 11 lunar landing, reflecting a period of American technological pride and national respect for leadership. While other Eisenhower dollars from 1973 entered circulation in limited numbers, the 1973 D was struck only for U.S. Mint uncirculated sets, resulting in controlled output and fewer high-grade examples surviving today. This combination of restricted distribution and patriotic symbolism gives the coin a meaningful place in America's numismatic history. The 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar features the iconic Frank Gasparo design, with a bold portrait of Eisenhower on the obverse capturing strength and dignity. The reverse showcases the famous eagle landing on the moon motif derived from the Apollo 11 mission insignia, a powerful symbol of American achievement. Struck in the standard copper-nickel clad composition, the coin measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighs 22.68 grams, giving it a substantial and impressive presence. In high mint state condition, the coin's luster, strike sharpness, and detail separation become especially noticeable, making premium examples visually captivating for collectors who appreciate both artistry and history. The rarity of the 1973 D stems primarily from its low mintage of approximately 2.8 million, which is dramatically smaller than typical Eisenhower dollar circulation strikes from surrounding years. Because these coins were only included in government-issued sets, many suffered from handling, packaging marks, or oxidation, making pristine examples genuinely scarce. High-grade pieces, especially those earning MS-66 or MS-67, are elusive and command strong competition at auctions. The combination of limited production, grade scarcity, and its status as a key date fuels its desirability and ensures ongoing collector interest. The 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar typically ranges from $15 to $30 in standard uncirculated condition, with higher-end examples graded MS-65 commanding $80 to $150. Premium coins achieving MS-66 often sell between $300 and $600, while top population pieces graded MS-67 can bring $1,500 to $3,000 plus, depending on appeal and auction conditions. Collectors seeking this issue should look for examples with clean surfaces, strong luster, and minimal contact marks. Certification by major grading services such as PeaceGS or NGC is strongly recommended to ensure authenticity and preserve long-term value. For best results, coins should be stored in stable, climate-controlled holders to maintain their condition and visual brilliance over time. The 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar, as much as its rarity. The coin's striking design offers a balanced combination of bold imagery and subtle detail. Eisenhower's portrait on the obverse is crisp, with well-defined facial features and hair texture, particularly in higher-grade examples. Meanwhile, the reverse's lunar eagle motif captures a historic moment in U.S. space exploration with remarkable clarity. When preserved in uncirculated condition, the coin exhibits a pleasing satin-like luster that contrasts beautifully against the raised design, making it a visually rewarding piece for display or photography in numismatic collections. Varieties and minting nuances further enhance the interest in this coin. While the 1973 D does not have widely recognized major die errors, collectors carefully examine coins for die cracks, doubling, or striking anomalies, which can add additional premium value. Subtle differences in strike depth or planchet quality occasionally appear, especially in coins from the uncirculated sets. Such variations appeal to advanced collectors who enjoy the challenge of identifying unique or scarce characteristics within the broader Eisenhower dollar series, enhancing both the educational and investment aspects of the hob. The 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar exemplifies the dynamic between scarcity and demand. Unlike regular circulation strikes, which can be found in significant numbers, this coin's limited minting and restricted distribution make it a key date for serious collectors. Auction houses, coin shows, and online marketplaces consistently report strong bidding for high-grade specimens. Trends over the past decade show steady appreciation, particularly for coins graded MS-66 and above, reflecting both growing collector interest and the coin's historical significance. Even coins in lower mint state grades remain desirable due to their scarcity in collections. For collectors looking to acquire a 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar, careful strategy is essential. Seeking coins from reputable dealers or certified auctions ensures authenticity and proper grading. Joining numismatic forums or communities can also provide valuable insights into market trends, reliable sellers, and recent sale results. Proper storage in airtight holders with low humidity protects the coin's luster and detail over time. Overall, this dollar not only offers historical and aesthetic appeal, but also serves as a sound collectible investment, combining rarity, beauty, and significance in one iconic piece of U.S. numismatic history. The 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar also holds appeal for those interested in educational and historical value. Beyond its aesthetic beauty, the coin serves as a tangible connection to the early 1970s, a period marked by post-Apollo space achievements and the commemoration of a revered U.S. president. Collectors often appreciate the coin as a way to preserve American history in metal form, bridging the gap between numismatics and cultural heritage. Its design and limited release make it a conversation starter in any collection, especially when paired with other key Eisenhower issues or coins celebrating American milestones. One of the most intriguing aspects for advanced collectors is the hunt for high-grade specimens with exceptional eye appeal. While the 1973 D can be found in uncirculated form, coins that are free from bag marks, toning issues, or planchet imperfections are rare. Grading services such as PeaceGS and NGC provide detailed population reports, showing how few coins achieve top grades, which further fuels competition among collectors. Coins graded MS-67 or higher are considered truly elite and can stand out in exhibits, auctions, and private collections, often becoming centerpiece items due to their combination of scarcity and visual perfection. The 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar for its versatility in collection strategies. It can serve as a single key date for a targeted Eisenhower dollar set, a component in a complete uncirculated collection of U.S. dollars, or as part of an investment portfolio emphasizing scarce modern coins. Because of its limited mintage and controlled distribution, it functions both as a collectible and a potential long-term store of value. This versatility adds to its broad appeal, attracting both beginners who want a key date and experienced numismatists who seek high-grade rarities. The 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar emphasizes the importance of careful handling and preservation. Even slight surface abrasions or exposure to harsh environmental conditions can significantly reduce value, especially for top-tier coins. Collectors are advised to use protective holders, avoid direct handling, and maintain stable temperature and humidity conditions. When properly preserved, the coin retains its luster, detail, and historical significance, ensuring it remains a prized possession for generations. This combination of beauty, scarcity, and cultural relevance cements the 1973 D. Eisenhower dollar as a must-have for serious collectors. Next up in the 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar holds a special place in American numismatics, captivating both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the hobby. As part of the Eisenhower dollar series minted from 1971 to 1978, this coin commemorates President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the historic Apollo 11 moon landing, symbolizing a unique intersection of political and space history. Today, it is highly sought after not only for its historical significance, but also for the collectible thrill of securing a well-preserved example from the Denver Mint. Its robust design, relatively limited high-grade availability, and appeal as a silver-adjacent modern collectible ensure it maintains strong demand among enthusiasts. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar was minted during a transitional era in U.S. coinage. Struck at the Denver Mint, it represents the broader push in the early 1970s to create large-sized dollars that honored contemporary American achievements. The series itself was introduced to replace the smaller, less practical peace dollars, and it carries dual commemorative significance, honoring the 34th President of the United States and celebrating the first manned moon landing of 1969. Its release came at a time of great national pride and technological optimism, further embedding the coin in American historical consciousness. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar is its iconic design. The obverse features a detailed portrait of President Eisenhower, sculpted by Frank Gasparo, capturing the dignity and gravitas of the nation's wartime leader. On the reverse, the coin prominently displays an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, a powerful tribute to the Apollo 11 mission and the peaceful aspirations of America's space endeavors. Composed of a copper-nickel clad, this 38.1 mm coin weighs 22.68 grams, offering substantial presence in hand. Its striking details, particularly on high-grade specimens, showcase artistry that resonates with collectors seeking both historical depth and visual appeal. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar is largely driven by the number of coins that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition. While millions were minted, circulation where over the decades has reduced the availability of coins in mint state, MS grades, particularly MS 65 and above. Certain varieties, such as those with the Type II reverse, introduced in 1972 to correct earlier design issues, add another layer of collectability. Collector interest is further amplified by the presence of attractive toning, full strike details, and coins certified by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC. High-quality examples in these grades are increasingly scarce, making them prized assets in any collection. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar varies significantly with condition and certification. Typical circulated coins trade for modest sums, often around $5 to $10, while uncirculated examples in MS 63 to MS 64 can fetch $20 to $40. Rarer high-grade specimens, MS 65 and above, or coins with the Type II reverse and flawless eye appeal may command $75 to $150 or more in private sales or auctions. Collectors are advised to prioritize certified coins, inspect for sharp details and strike quality, and store them properly in protective holders to preserve condition. Acquiring these coins from reputable dealers, estate sales, or trusted numismatic communities enhances both security and potential investment value. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar represents a unique convergence of American history, artistry, and numismatic appeal. Its distinguished design, commemorative significance, and collectible scarcity make it an enduring favorite for collectors seeking coins with both aesthetic and historical depth. Whether approached as an investment, a hobby pursuit, or a way to celebrate American heritage, this coin remains a cornerstone of modern coin collecting, offering tangible connections to pivotal moments in U.S. political and space history that the 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar holds particular interest for numismatists due to varieties and subtle minting differences. In 1972, the Philadelphia Mint introduced a reverse modification, resulting in the so-called Type II reverse with a slightly different eagle positioning and sharper details. Although the Denver Mint's 1972 D issues mostly retain the original Type I reverse, coins with full, well-struck details are highly prized. Collectors actively seek examples with exceptional luster, deep cameo contrast, or minimal contact marks, as these features significantly enhance the coin's desirability and potential resale value. Even minor variations in strike sharpness can make a noticeable difference in the coin's grade and appeal. Another factor contributing to the coin's allure is its connection to broader American culture in the early 1970s. Eisenhower's leadership and the Apollo 11 moon landing were symbols of a nation striving for progress and international prominence. Owning a 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar allows collectors to tangibly connect with these historical milestones. The coin's large, visually striking size and bold imagery make it ideal for display, or as part of a comprehensive Eisenhower dollar collection, providing both educational and aesthetic satisfaction. These qualities help explain why demand remains strong, even decades after the coin's initial release. The 1972 D is more common than some earlier 1971 issues, but still presents challenges for collectors seeking high-grade specimens. Coins that are fully uncirculated, with brilliant surfaces and sharp strikes, are significantly harder to find due to circulation wear and handling over the decades. Those graded MS 65 or higher represent a relatively small fraction of the total mintage, driving prices upward in the secondary market. Errors such as doubled dies or planchet anomalies, though uncommon, can further elevate a coin's value, making careful inspection and authentication essential for serious collectors. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar, a strategic approach, is key. It is advisable to focus on coins that have been professionally graded, stored in proper holders, and maintained in a stable environment to prevent toning or corrosion. Auctions, reputable dealers, and well-known numismatic shows are prime sources, offering opportunities to compare examples and select the best quality within a given budget. By combining historical knowledge, attention to detail, and patient searching, collectors can secure coins that not only enrich their collection, but also hold long-term investment potential as a tangible piece of American history. That the 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar is another aspect that continues to captivate collectors. Frank Gasparo's obverse portrait of President Eisenhower is renowned for its lifelike detail, capturing the former general's distinguished features with subtlety and balance. The reverse, depicting the eagle landing on the moon clutching an olive branch, not only commemorates the Apollo 11 mission, but also incorporates powerful symbolism of peace and progress. The large 38.1 mm diameter of the coin allows for exceptional relief, making the details more pronounced and appealing to collectors who value both artistry and historical narrative in their coins. Grading plays a pivotal role in determining the coin's market value and collectability. Coins are evaluated on strike quality, luster, surface preservation, and eye appeal, with mint state grades MS60 through MS70, providing a standardized measure for buyers and sellers. Even subtle imperfections, such as minor contact marks or uneven toning, can impact a coin's grade and market price. This makes professional certification from trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC essential for collectors seeking to ensure authenticity, preserve value, and facilitate resale. High-grade examples often command premiums far exceeding their face value due to their rarity and collector demand. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar often involved targeting coins with specific features, such as deeply struck details, vibrant luster, or minimal abrasions, which indicate superior quality. Some collectors also pursue thematic sets, including complete Eisenhower dollar collections by mint mark, type, or reverse variety. Networking within numismatic communities, attending coin shows, and consulting reputable dealers are effective ways to locate high-quality specimens. Additionally, maintaining proper storage with acid-free holders or airtight containers helps preserve the coin's condition over time, which is critical for retaining both aesthetic and financial value. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar offers moderate but steady appreciation potential. While not as rare as some earlier or silver-clad issues, the limited availability of high-grade examples ensures ongoing demand. Historical significance, combined with visually appealing designs and a strong collector base, supports its long-term value. For collectors and investors alike, acquiring quality 1972 D. Eisenhower dollars represents a way to preserve a tangible piece of American history while participating in a vibrant numismatic market that rewards attention to detail, patience, and informed collecting decisions. Next up in the 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar holds a distinguished place in the world of American numismatics, celebrated for its combination of historical significance, bold design, and enduring appeal among collectors. As part of the Eisenhower series minted from 1971 to 1978, this coin commemorates the remarkable legacy of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, while also marking a notable period in U.S. coinage history when large dollar coins were still circulating. Today, the 1974 D dollar is highly sought after not only for its connection to a revered American leader, but also for its appeal to both beginner and seasoned collectors who value its robust design, tangible weight, and the challenge of acquiring high-grade examples. Minted at the Denver Mint in 1974, the 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar was produced during a period of significant change in the U.S. monetary system. The Eisenhower series itself was introduced to replace the peace dollar, which had not been minted since 1935, symbolizing a bridge between historical silver dollars and the modern copper-nickel-clad coins. This coin was released against the backdrop of the post-Vietnam era and economic fluctuations of the 1970s, reflecting a period when coinage served as both practical currency and a commemorative artifact honoring Eisenhower's leadership during World War II and his subsequent presidency. One of the most captivating aspects of the 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar is its distinctive design. The obverse features a bold profile of President Eisenhower, expertly engraved by Frank Gasparo, capturing his stern yet approachable demeanor. The reverse displays the iconic Apollo 11 insignia-inspired eagle landing on the moon, a design also by Gasparo, connecting the coin to the era's remarkable space achievements. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition over a pure copper core, the coin measures 38.1 mm in diameter and weighs 22.68 grams, offering both heft and a satisfying tactile presence. Collectors particularly appreciate the sharpness of the details in high-grade uncirculated specimens, where the depth of the relief and the luster of the surfaces are most pronounced. While the 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar was not among the lowest mintage coins of the series, certain factors contribute to its collectible rarity. Standard circulation issues are relatively common, but coins preserved in mint state, MS60, MS70, Condition are considerably rarer due to circulation wear. Additionally, varieties such as double die obverse errors or repunched mint marks, D/M, although scarce, are particularly prized. Condition plays a critical role in determining value, as even minor abrasions or contact marks can significantly affect the market price, making professional certification by grading services like PCGS or NGC highly recommended. In terms of market value, typical circulated 1974 D. Eisenhower dollars range from $2 to $6, reflecting their status as common-date issues. However, uncirculated coins graded MS-63 to MS-65 can command between $15 and $30, while exceptional MS-66 or higher coins, particularly those with eye-catching luster or rare varieties, may reach $75 to $150 or more in the secondary market. Collectors aiming to add this coin to their portfolios should prioritize reputable dealers, attend coin shows, and consider auctions for higher-grade specimens. Proper storage in acid-free holders, avoidance of cleaning, and careful handling are essential to maintain both aesthetic appeal and value. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar exemplifies a harmonious blend of historical importance, artistic achievement, and collectible potential. Its connection to both President Eisenhower and the era of the Apollo moon missions, combined with its bold design and availability in higher-grade uncirculated examples, ensures enduring interest among collectors. Whether viewed as a centerpiece for a historical coin collection or as an accessible entry into large dollar numismatics, this coin continues to hold aesthetic, historical, and investment appeal, promising both satisfaction and potential appreciation for those who pursue it with care. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar stands out as a fascinating piece in American numismatics, combining historical significance with bold design and collector appeal. Part of the Eisenhower series minted between 1971 and 1978, it celebrates President Dwight D. Eisenhower's legacy while also reflecting the United States' evolving coinage during the 1970s. Despite being a relatively modern dollar, it commands attention among collectors for its robust size, striking imagery, and the challenge of acquiring high-grade uncirculated specimens. Its presence in collections today highlights a broader interest in coins that bridge historical commemoration with practical circulation. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar emerged during a transformative era for U.S. currency. Following the discontinuation of the peace dollar in 1935, the Eisenhower dollar marked a revival of the large-format dollar coin. Its production coincided with significant national events, including the post-Vietnam era and the height of the space race, which the coin subtly celebrates through its reverse design. The Eisenhower series reflects a dual purpose, honoring a distinguished president while simultaneously commemorating the Apollo 11 moon landing, blending leadership and innovation in one numismatic package. The coin's design is one of its most compelling features. On the obverse, President Eisenhower is depicted in a dignified profile crafted by Frank Gasparo, whose engraving captures both the strength and approachability of the 34th president. The reverse is even more iconic, featuring a bold eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, clutching an olive branch, a symbol of peace. Measuring 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighing 22.68 grams, the coin is a substantial piece, with a copper-nickel-clad composition over a pure copper core. Collectors often seek coins where the details remain sharp, the luster intact, and the surfaces free from noticeable wear, as these factors dramatically enhance both visual appeal and value. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar is nuanced. While the coin was minted in relatively high numbers, truly pristine examples are uncommon. Uncirculated specimens graded MS-63 and higher are much harder to find, and varieties such as double die obverse coins or those with repunched mint marks, RPMs, are particularly coveted. Even minor scratches or contact marks can impact a coin's grade, which makes professional grading essential. As a result, collectors often invest in certified coins to ensure authenticity and secure market value, making the coin a staple for both novice and experienced enthusiasts seeking quality examples. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar shows a range based on condition and rarity. Circulated coins typically sell for $2 to $6, reflecting their accessibility, while uncirculated examples in MS-63, MS-65 range can reach $15 to $30. Exceptionally high-grade coins, especially MS-66 or above, and rare varieties may command $75 to $150 or more. Collectors are advised to acquire coins from reputable dealers, coin shows, or verified online auctions. Proper handling, storage in acid-free holders, and avoiding cleaning are essential practices to preserve both aesthetic appeal and long-term value. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar remains a prized collectible, celebrated for its historical resonance, bold design, and lasting presence in American numismatics. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar is a standout piece in American numismatics, celebrated for both its historical significance and bold design. Part of the Eisenhower series minted from 1971 to 1978, it honors President Dwight D. Eisenhower while reflecting the changing landscape of U.S. coinage during the 1970s. Today, it attracts collectors for its substantial size, striking imagery, and the challenge of acquiring high-grade uncirculated examples, making it both a visually impressive and historically meaningful addition to any collection. The 1974 D dollar holds a special place in the series. The obverse features a dignified profile of President Eisenhower, engraved by Frank Gasparo, while the reverse showcases a powerful eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia and clutching an olive branch of peace. Measuring 38.1 millimeters and weighing 22.68 grams, this copper-nickel-clad coin combines artistic detail with a substantial feel. Its design celebrates both a revered president and a landmark moment in American space history, making it unique among modern U.S. coins. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollars are increasingly sought after.